should be live. Let me go ahead and check. Hey,
Okay.
Eros. I actually decided to go ahead and start the stream, so we should actually be live now. I'm going to double check. Yes. You're having some connection issues there. Can you say something again?
You hear me now?
I can hear you now.
Okay. The mic was giving me some problem.
I see. All right, let me see. I'll go ahead and boost your volume up a little bit further so I can hear you better. There we go.
Yes, please. Last time I think it was very low for some reason.
Brother Cackle says, rest in peace. Yes, indeed. I assume everyone's heard about the recent news.
Yeah.
Jackson says, hey, Shark, what's up? Originally, my guest for today was going to be Nathan X2000, but, well, due to current events, he needed a little bit of a break, which is understandable. Yeah, anyways, let's go ahead and get to the comic book itself, which is going to be a new comic book series, by the way. Specifically, Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic.
From Dark Horse.
Yep. Winter's King says apparently the Queen has died, yes. Alright, well, let's go ahead and jump into this. Now, this is issue number 0. So I'm assuming that this was made maybe later on and was just a prequel to the first issue. So I'm thinking we'll maybe read this and then issue 1 later on if it goes well. But we'll see how this goes. I've heard good things about this comic, but we'll see. Alright, so I'll go ahead and get started. Crossroads. It is a time of upheaval for the galaxy. Nearly 4,000 years before the birth of Luke Skywalker, the Mandalorian Wars have strained the Old Republic's resources to the breaking point. With so many Republic forces at the front, systems in the Outer Rim teeter on the edge of lawlessness. Even the city world of Taris, which was once a thriving commercial center. Here, as elsewhere, the Republic relies increasingly on Jedi Knights and their students to help maintain order. But some Knights, frustrated with the conduct of the wars, argue for a more active Jedi role, appealing to others for support, even from those Jedi and their untried students who are struggling to maintain order at home. Alright, so this gives us a good idea of what is going on. There we are. Taris. So, do you want to voice the Adeptus Mechanicus dude, or shall I?
I can do it.
Okay.
Okay. 1 second. Okay. You must be the guy. Have any trouble finding the price?
I can always find a good deal. And this qualifies worth a trip to the Upper City, alright? Are these blaster power packs Republic issue?
Phone for troops carried by the carrot. The serf. Put a horse in barefoot. Hello, the run, if you know what I mean. In the market, I use a
Hieroglyph is... Marn Hieroglyph is strictly apolitical, my friend. But the Republic and the Mandalorians have been bogged down so long in this sector, it shouldn't make any difference. Besides, if the Bucketheads ever do make it here, they'll have to deal with the swamp gangs. Swoop gangs. Way I figure it, by putting these on the street, I'm really just doing my part for the planetary defense here.
Me too.
Huh? What are you? Oh, it's you, the Junior Jedi.
Not a Padawan to you.
Whatever. I'm very disappointed, kid. I think you're supposed to say that right line there real quick. Hey, Eros?
Yes. Is this...
Ooh. Alright, I think you're supposed to say the that right line there before I then continue.
Yeah, I did twice, but this
Oh.
is... Give me a second. I am going to change spots.
Okay. Alright, well, I guess I'll assume that he said the line, so I'll just go ahead and continue. Yeah, you've wasted my whole day coming up here just for another one of our little games. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm under a lot of pressure.
Okay, first. Does it work now?
Yep, I can hear you.
Okay, let's hope it doesn't break down again.
Okay.
And now you are under arrest. Your stockholders can reach you at the constable's office. No, where are those guys? Blast. They've slipped down into the... Hang on a minute. My grab is stuck.
Meep.
What? Well, was fine enough.
Vroom. Boom. Slam thud. Ouch! To be fair, this is a Padawan.
Yeah. They usually make, shall we say, mistakes.
Yes. So long, Junior Jedi. Try not to land on any of my friends. Vroom. Alright, you want me to voice this other dude, or?
Yeah, just in case.
Alright. You're Zane Carrick, right? Your master sent me to look for you. He said to follow the trail of debris.
Oh, SARS. Yeah, that sounds like him. Thanks for the save. You're a Jedi? I didn't know there were other Jedi on Taris besides us at the Academy.
Let me read a comment here. Winter's King says, all these Jedi will die when Darth Malak bombs this world. I will take comfort in that.
Okay, that is a bit harsh.
Yeah, that's a bit harsh. It's funny, though.
True.
A few of us are passing through, on our way to the front. The guys call me Squint. Our master's an acquaintance of your master Lucien. We're here hoping to recruit some Jedi to come with us.
The what? I'm afraid you are wasting your time. The master doesn't devour the Mandalorians if the Jedi doesn't.
Him and half the Jedi Council.
And the other masters at our school too. They say the business of the Jedi is to guard against the rise of the Sith.
The Sith again. Zane, you and I could be Mandalorians with your boots at your master's throats. But to get them to notice us, we'd have to paint our heads and babble on about the dark side. It's ridiculous, don't you see? The Sith threat ended, 30 years ago? The Mandalorians are a threat. The Mandalorians are here. Almost. We need every able-bodied Jedi we can get.
Well, you've seen how able-bodied I am. And I am not a Jedi. Not yet, anyway. My class has a challenge to face off one next week. Maybe my last chance to become a knight.
You don't like your odds?
My look ranges from barely tolerable to cataclysmic. The Master Lucian says I am a living proof the Force has a sense of humor.
Wait, so this guy is now basically like Wimp Lo from Kung Pao Into the Fist. We have purposely trained him wrong, as a joke.
Oh man, I regret not being here when you were watching it.
It's a fun movie. Winter's King says he did Oros. Raven and Bastilia barely got out. Okay, yeah, nuke it from orbit is, well, technically it was a massive bombardment, but yes.
The difference is how many times do you need to shoot?
Yeah. Well, here we are. Looks like they're already breaking up. I guess we've got to be on our way to the front. I would have liked you... I would have liked for you to meet my master.
Me too.
Look, Zane, I don't know you well, but you may turn out to be a bigger player than you think. Something tells me.
The Force?
A hunch. Just be ready for whatever the journey goes. That's what we're going to do. We'll go to the front and beyond it if it'll save the galaxy. Sometimes you have to enter the darkness to save the light.
That doesn't sound like a very Jedi thought.
It's not always a very Jedi galaxy, in case you haven't noticed. Well, the war awaits. See you around, Zane.
New dude. Do I voice him?
If you want to.
Okay. Canilia. Canilia. It's Lucian. What's wrong?
Lines have crossed. Something has changed. Something bad. Something near. Several somethings.
Alright. We'll change our plans. Try to find out for sure. And when we know, this time, he'll do something about it.
The end. Wait, what? Okay, I mean, granted, this is still issue 0, and I guess it's just a pilot or something. So
It was very, very fucking short.
Even by that standards, this is incredibly short. But that's okay. I was already planning on reading issue number 1 anyways. This might have issue number 0. I'm not sure when it came out. It might have actually came out after Disney acquired Who Knows. I'll go ahead and check. Because I am curious. I know Knights of the Old Republic itself, the actual comic book series, came out first in 2006. But whether or not that was the issue 0 included or not, I don't know. So we'll go ahead and see. But yeah, 10 pages for an issue, and well, that including some of the of course the front cover and what have you. That is an incredibly short comic.
To be honest, yes. I mean, something my sister and I we are working on it. The prologue, so to speak, is longer than this.
What now?
My sister and I are working on something, a comic too, and we decided to make a prologue, so to speak. Okay. And even we consider it very short, but it still has more pages than this.
Yeah. I'm gonna see when this actually originally. I'm trying to find the releases when this apparently first got released and all that, so I can figure out when. Because I have to assume that this was either made afterwards or. We will see.
January 1st, 2006.
Well, that does... Okay, so issue 1... Okay, so it looks like it did actually... Okay, here we go. I found it. So let's find out when it came out, this one. March 1st, 2006. Okay, so apparently this was just a really short one that was made. It came out after, but it basically, I guess, provides backstory or something. Yeah, well.
Most likely.
Alright, now we can go ahead and... We might as well continue on, though, because there wasn't really a whole lot to say about that, I don't think.
Not really.
It's
We
just...
spent barely 10 minutes with the whole comic.
Yeah, I know. I mean, at least it's not a modern Disney comic, because if it was, we would have spent half an hour on those first 10 pages.
Yes.
Alright, so... Proper issue number 1 here. A Jedi Betrayed. Commencement, Part 1. It is a time of upheaval for the galaxy. Nearly 4,000 years before the birth of Luke Skywalker, the Mandalorian Wars have strained the Old Republic's resources to the breaking point. With so many Republic forces at the front, systems in the Outer Rim teeter on the edge of lawlessness. The city world of Taris, once a thriving commercial center, becomes a battleground for rival gangs of criminals. On Taris as elsewhere, the Republic relies increasingly on Jedi Knights to maintain order. But with many Knights also away at war, it falls back to the untried students of the Jedi Order's satellite academies to fill the gap.
And as we saw, they are doing a bang up job.
Yeah, well, to be fair, the one guy that we saw is admittedly a klutz, anyways.
Okay, I think the second booker is the guy you were voicing.
Yeah, so you want to voice one of the other characters?
Okay. Are you sure this is safe? When this in broad daylight?
Calm down, alright? You act like you've never done this before. This is Taris. The Constabulary's got enough to do without. Oh, the Constabulary's got enough to do without bothering peaceful commerce like mine.
Some commerce. Real spice, or mail. This is choice. Will you come by it? Or is this unknown questions asked?
Mine hieroglyph has no secrets, just a keen eye, a sharp mind, and a snout for deals. Got a team of bulk loader droids, and a sweet arrangement with the Highport Steve Dorgild. When there's a work overflow, my team goes in, and your bargains come out. Right now, there's an ale freighter bound for Coruscant with 1,000 kegs of local sewage on board.
Oh man. Ace, are you there? I think it got down.
I'm here.
Okay. Oh man. Well, let me continue. I'll give you this. Your prices are better than anything I've seen from the workhouse or the hidden bags.
That's 'cause I'm an independent operator. I don't kick to the gangs, my friend. I kick to you. Your only expense is me and my droids.
And your droids seem a bit broken. Oh. Afternoon, Griff. Decided to let myself in and could go out down on your overhead. Hope you don't mind.
Hey now, there was no call to do that. Wayne, was it?
Saying,
And there's no call to do that either. He's not a Jedi, he's just an intern. Oh, the dude got the drop on this Padawan one time, and he is giving him shit for it.
Oh my god. But, that's Padawan.
That's chump. Beep.
Oh no. Ah! This is just right.
Guys, come back. I've got a unit in Eastgate that's full of land speeder engines right off the line.
There is no emotion, there is peace. There is no emotion, there is peace.
The guy presumably got himself covered in local sewage here. I'm assuming that's what this is.
Most likely.
And he's trying to not just get into a murder rampage. Is basically what's going on.
I have to give it to the other guy. He's still trying to make a deal.
Yep.
But wait. You don't want to.
I don't want to run.
You want to be down.
I want to climb down.
You want to put yourself in.
I want to turn and do this! Crack!
Oh man, this guy has bars. You're supposed to do what they say.
Pah! Your mind tricks might work on some, but not the Griff. So long, intern.
Just wait until Ah!
Oh god, this guy really does have some of the worst luck.
Oh man.
Alright, I guess I'll voice the old guy on the right here. And I don't care if Lotion Industries pulls out of Terrace completely, Gervo. I can't keep laying on the tax breaks.
Senator Grabush, I don't think you realize how expensive it is to do business here. It was bad enough when the workers ripped the head out of our service ops. Not the smart timers in the Upper City are starting to get bored. Thanks that they haven't figured out how to hit yet.
The constables got a plan for the gangs, I tell you. And as for your small timers, the council has assured me that the Jedi will have the situation well in. How much were those tax breaks you wanted?
Not enough credit in the galaxy, Senator.
To be fair, if your gangs are actively screwing over Padawan to that degree, then you probably have a pretty serious gang problem.
Yes. Either that or the Force does have a sense of humor.
Apparently, Alfred says, I'm finally here. God, I love Star Wars. Winter's King says, lol, trolling Jedi like a boss. A modest amount of trollage has been done. The Force hates that one Jedi. Yeah,
It is making itself very obvious here.
Wow! He's even hitting random cars! On the way down.
This is fucking pinball. Okay, let's continue. Where that could happen was...
Vroom. Even his own fellow Jedi are realizing what a screw up he is. Either that or I think he... Nope.
I mean, he just barge in unannounced through the window.
Yep.
Uh,
Alright, so I
Well.
believe that's your character there. So,
Carrick, my take is that you forgot the banquet we planned. Or is this your idea of me? Oh, the banquet. Sorry, Master Rossi, but I've been chasing one hieroglyph all day. I just want to have him this time. We passed the due date. Republics wanted us to keep the peace. I will have to get it myself. No, should I? Come on!
so the table just collapses under him.
Because why not? Okay. Next page. Please, excuse me, my darling Padawan. How are you? Again. Even for one. In this serenity, it's an exciting time. As you know, since you are completely trials in tonight's ceremony, the Masters and I will reveal the names of those we have submitted to a courtesan for the title of Jedi Knight. Knights who, force willing, will continue to protect ring worlds like Paris for decades go. A toast to an important tie in the Jedi Order. Thanks, Sad.
You sure do get the teacher's attention, my friend.
Maybe just try getting less of it.
What, were you celebrating early? You smell like a cantina.
Don't ask. Not like I have a cause to celebrate anyway. But you are sure to be knight. I will follow you too.
There's still hope, Zane. The war's raging. The more Jedi they send off against the Mandalorians, the more they need.
Lower standards, Patron Protector, saying Carrick.
Oh! Alright, let me read some of the comments here. Winter's King says, Jedi pinball sounds like the Sith's favorite sport. Alvaro says, who gave this man dirt on the Clintons? Alvaro says, certainly. Winter's King says, I mean, this is a good setup for a zero to hero story with screw up Padawan there. Yes, it is. It'll be amusing to see how this character transforms because already this is entertaining. Rose says Zero is still positive, just saying.
It's true or not?
Yeah, it is true. Let's make sure this comic is... Yep, it is not as small as the other one, so we are only about halfway through, which is perfect, I think. Actually, the four of us have decided your whole bumbling act's just to put on, so you can flunk out and stay on Taurus where you can still see my sister.
Quiet. I'm just glad she wasn't here to see. Oh. Hi, Senator.
Did I mention, since tonight's ceremony is private, the masters invited our families for the meal? A shame your folks live off-world.
Hey, they were allowed to have families at this time?
I mean,
I don't know.
to be fair, the Jedi Order, if I remember correctly, in the Old Republic era, was a little bit different than what it became later on. I very distinctly recall the Jedi being at least a bit more emotional and whatnot during KOTOR 2, for example.
Yes, but what I mean is that I don't remember when things changed like they were the modern era. This is 4,000 years, no?
Yeah, this is 4,000 years. Jackson says, I feel like he will go full Sith in future comics for some reason. Cardian says, what is this about? We are reading some Knights of the Old Republic, the comic book series. Winter's King says, "Lol, are they really doing a I'm just a friar bit with that Padawan and that girl?" Alfred says, "It's apparent. It's about the most unlucky Jedi Padawan ever. Apparently, yes." Winter's King says they were a bit more open during the Old Republic era. It changed later on. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah. Well, shall we continue then?
Sure.
Okay. It's okay. They already seen me make a fool of myself. Might as well give your family a turn. What are you doing, sir?
Fine, Zane. Is this bad?
Oh no, like your brother was saying, I've been home the entire Jedi Order. Maybe 4 times. I haven't stopped it yet. At least I don't think. Paulina, is something wrong?
Sorry, Lucian. It's just, in a way, I'm glad we did this. It's such a change coming. A sad day.
Nothing sad about it. We all go where the Force take us. Wherever that may be. The order must go on. The troops are dying when losing prey. Our people has to strain the unifying force with who and what you are.
Alright. But just the same, I'll miss them all, even Zane. He doesn't reflect on you, you know.
Who? Zane? I must admit, he's been entertaining. There is more important thing to think about.
Yes, tonight. Did you contact Coruscant?
I hear what I needed to hear.
Yes, but what did she say?
It's all said. Sama, be at peace. Zane, you'll see that the manager is compensated. I'll take care of the damage, Master Lucian.
The guy's still getting screwed over.
Why not? At this point, it is necessary. And me, our credits, please. But that will cost ally. Yes, Lucian. We will see you tonight. And don't be late, time.
Here, maybe this will help.
Wait, you can't afford it. Save it for your family.
Hush, we're about to start living without possessions, remember? Everything will turn out fine. I can feel it. See you tonight.
Wow, someone is going to fucking die.
Yep, that's a red flag right there. Kulesa says his last order was to beep, and they all beeped, even the dragons. I love it when someone makes a Gothic 2 reference.
Need to replay that game someday.
You have one sausage too many, namely the one for you. And what's a sausage among friends? Winter's King says those Jedi Masters are going to go bad and quick. We will see. Later.
Don't you have it figured out yet? The ceremony is in less than an hour. Can he just make an estimate?
No, I can't just make an estimate. This table was Daboon hard wood. Do you know how difficult it is to get that in this middle city?
Look, just take everything I have to.
I tell you, I'm not hosting a Jedi again without an insurance waiver and a...
Riff.
Hey! What about my credits? Hey! Wait! Come back here! My money!
Alright. I don't know why I'm buying anything from you after what you pulled last Mongrel.
What are you, an ancient historian now? You're a droid salvager, and this is a warehouse full of prime buck loaders. T1 series. A few dings in on us all.
Holy hell! This guy is trying to sell everything!
This guy is ANCAP personified. And I love it.
Well, I wouldn't bother, but it is not received with you throwing out the machine lubricant. Did you say 1,000 drums?
Maybe a few less. We've had my knocks. And ignore the mess. My cleaning droid's in the shop. Clink.
Gotcha.
You think so, huh? Help! Help! This spicehead's trying to steal my money! Robbery! Murder!
Oh. Huh? You are going to have to pick a more public spirit planet for that to work.
Payday! He pulled an Assassin's Creed 2. Just throw money.
Hey, they might not want to help you, but they will go for the money. Oh, God. Ah.
I, seem to have lost weight.
And I seem to have lost all my money. But tell me, I was surprised to see you throw it away.
That's small change for a guy like me.
That didn't seem to stop you from going for it in the first place. No. Where did I park? Seriously? Okay. He didn't forget. Oh, I was expecting, you know.
That would have been funny. Winter's King says, send V that smuggler, ask if he's Romanian. Cool as it says, throw table, capitalism in space. Listen, intern, I don't want you to do this, whatever. They're paying you. I'll beat it.
They don't pay yet, at least I don't think they do. By the time I get to be one, all the rules may have changed.
Bet you'll still get to lose the braid, though. Huh? How much you want for that? I know collectors who go for that kind of thing.
Seriously, my dude? I'm heading to a ceremony right now where I will find out which students have been knighted. They choose me, I will lead you, my friend.
Is that likely?
Only they lose their minds. You have noticed, I kidnapped.
Snivians are all nostril, my friend. Everybody stinks to me. So, what's next? You're taking me to see the Grand High Saber Twirler?
No, you are not allowed on the temple floor. I am not even supposed to bring a present here, but I am in a hurry.
Thanks, those were starting to chafe my...
If I am lucky, I can still catch the end of the ceremony.
Hey, this hurts! Come back here!
Wish me back!
I demand to see the sector constable. She may arrest me, but she's sure to have a lighter touch, intern.
Masters, please. What the fuck happened here? Okay.
So that happened.
Everybody's fucking there. Well, the other ones are. Next page.
Yep.
You're late, young one.
Holy crap!
Well, that is one way to end the first comic.
Is that the end of it? Yes, it is. Wow. So that took a turn. Wow, the dude's misfortune might have actually hit a negative integer, and he just saved himself by being late.
I don't know what to say, man. I know this wasn't going to be a comedy at the time, but I didn't expect it to be so fucking dark out there.
This is actually I'll be honest, this comic put a smile on my face in a lot of ways, because we've got suspense at the end here, but we also have all that comedy that happened in the very first right from the get-go. And it's just this is legitimately interesting and solid. I will say
I mean, it is a prologue, it is a first comic, but it is well paced, it is well drawn, the character seems interesting. Though we have 4 less characters now, but you know.
Winter's King says, I told you, the Masters with Sith and pulled an Anakin. Winter's King also says, you have to admire the level of brazen capitalism. I know, and I love the brazen capitalism.
I hope the character stays around.
Yeah, me too. Actually, they really might do that, since he is chained up, so the guy might actually have to escape with him. So, I'm kind of hoping that does happen. Coolesta says, why is there no lightsaber wound?
There are lightsaber wounds.
It's not too bad. Let's hope they keep it up. Yeah.
I mean, I am seeing smoking fucking holes.
Yep, I am seeing a few. Here's one, there's one, there's one. So that's 3 right there that I can easily see. Might be a 4th somewhere, but I'm not sure. But yeah, they definitely got them.
Yeah, three of them were stabbed, and the chick to the left, I think she was only cooked. But you know, it is a fucking laser. But yeah, there are wounds. These comics have detail, you know.
Yep. So, needless to say, this took a turn. Questa says, okay, sorry, I didn't see it. That's okay, no worries. They are kind of smaller, but that does, again, make sense if they're just stab wounds, so.
I mean, these weapons will make, unless you cut someone in half, the one should be rather small. It is a bone. But yeah, in 2 comics, 33 pages. This is far more interesting than any modern Disney comic.
Oh yeah, this is putting Disney Comics to shame already. If you want to make a genuinely comedic Star Wars bit with Star Wars, then this comic showed how to get that done. But if you want a heck of a dark plot twist, well, they kind of did that here too.
2 for 1, man, and very well made.
I actually am starting to see why this comic was recommended to me by one of my viewers. I think it was last week that suggested this to me. And thank you for that suggestion, because, yeah.
Dark Horse, at least back when they were still around, they usually did very good work.
Mm-hmm.
Like when I told you that they made the Turok comics. They weren't perfect, but they did well enough, I think.
Agreed. So, yeah. I am I think we both said our piece on this. This is a legitimately solid comic book series worth reading so far, anyways. We'll see how it goes later on, but if the later issues keep up this kind of consistency, then we're going to be in for a real fun time, I think.
If they can keep this up for 50 issues, hey, that is incredible.
Yep. Alright, well, so I am thoroughly looking forward to seeing what will be in the next issue or two on this, but I think we'll go ahead and call it soon. Coolessa says it's better than Alabama in space for sure, and that looked a bit good in my opinion. I still really do like Star Wars X-Wing Rogue Squadron as well, but yeah, the Ace Alabama was kind of an odd issue or odd arc, I will admit, but I still think it was good. It's just
it had its moments, but it was a bit of a strange plotline to follow.
Yes, it was. Anyways, though, I do think now is a good time to... Well, got another comment here. Have a good day, everyone, says Warren King. Yep, alright, so... But yeah, I think now is a good time to go ahead and call it. So, yeah, this has been Ace.
And this has been Euros.
And we both hope to see you all again soon. Till then, take care.